long time for this movie to come out, and it's finally here. I saw this in theaters. It's been pretty divisive. Where did I land? Well, here are my top 5 spoiler-free takeaways from seeing 28 years later. It's a pretty smooth ride, the first 30 to 45 minutes, a very engaging intro that lets you know we're gonna go in a particular direction here. You don't necessarily have to see the movies before it, but then we take a U-turn into something very different, and it's here whether or not you're going to enjoy the movie. For me, the rest of the movie takes such a turn that it really turned me off. And I'm not even going to harp on the Teletubbies Power Rangers like ending we got here. If you know, you know. I'm sure out of context that sounds crazy, but what we can focus on is the fact that this is a visual accomplishment. But there are things that they do that are kind of crazy, especially from like an editing perspective. You're going to hear a lot that this movie was shot on iPhone. There's a lot of equipment that goes behind that, but it definitely is an accomplishment for a movie like this to get the wide release it's getting. It's just not always working visually for me with some of the things they do, especially around the kills. And there are good performances, mostly. I like to think that Aaron Taylor-Johnson did really good. Ray Fiennes, the kid, I think Alfie Williams did really, really great. I don't love Jodie Comer's performance in this particularly, and there are some other characters that are just okay. From a writing perspective, they're not all very good in general, and I think that's where it impacted me the most. Some good performances, but taken down a notch because of the writing or the character development. And listen, when it comes down to it, the limited runtime doesn't help. This movie's about 2 hours. I think it needed to cook for a little bit longer. That's weird to say for a movie that it sounds like I don't like, and maybe I didn't. And what I will say is, although there is a decent IMDb average for the rating here, Letterboxd fairly high, you got 92% critics, 69% audience. I think that speaks to something as far as the divisiveness we are feeling. I gave this a 2 out of 5. I think I walked away with a little bit of a sour taste in my mouth personally, but will I give it another shot? That is kind of still up in the air. If you like content like this, we'll see you next time. All you got to do is wait for it.